Everything I tell you today up here, I'ma show it to you in black and white.
Try and make it from the bottom, pull everybody up. Always felt if I fail, everybody stuck. Where I'm from was dilapidated. I could say this destructions with that created. All say this, only ball players, rappers made it. The youth clings, the only two things that captivated. I chop it up and let what said simmer. Was always fed before I was fed dinner. Was urgent from birth, felt the burden, the breadwinner. My young vibes was some nights went to bed thinner. Everybody up. Sentiments like I was sent from the seminary. Rap feast took a back seat, had men to bury. Taint living, ain't tripping if money's our itinerary. Pros is those before cons, I was in already. Everybody up. Not a sex villain raised to respect women. No is no. It's facts guard with blacks rob, all we know is woe. There's no wins in them times, went blow for blow. That hand in hand had us going toe to toe. There was no one I feared. The night Shane died was the moment I veered. Though I slid, still and did, so it appeared. I'm in my winter, you can tell by the snow on my bed. Everybody up. Gonna take more than what you got. For Carter Yale, built to my Potter's Field or in Potter's Field. I did it without a shield. I'm past how it sound, I ask how I feel. Everybody up. Biggest did is how they treat peasants. No gifts, but always police presence. Stop putting in work, a complete severance. In this labyrinth, arrogance defeats blessings. Everybody up. Want everybody up. Try and make it from the bottom, pull everybody up. Always felt if I fail, everybody stuck. Try and make it from the bottom, pull everybody up. Always felt if I fail, everybody stuck. Always felt if I fail, I want everybody up.
And from motherfucking now on.
Yeah. If I fail, everybody stuck. Yeah. Peace to the veil. Peace to my family, I love y'all. Love my mother and my peoples. I got you.
Well, they outnumber us, so I'd say it's a fair fight. We see them, and they see us. What faces me has never frightened me.
It's a pity we large in the city of Dodge, but not dodging. Some sung bars to become stars. I did it to stop starving. How they done us was fungus, hung us, none of us got parted. If action wasn't basking the scoop, we was youth out robbing. Took obvious toll, mind, body, and soul is where the scars been. Not blessed as every, so it's necessary when the gods sin. Just missed it, being that statistic, I was doomed to be. Hearts far too heavy to make light and try to humor me. I'm sad and trash, ain't handle class, way before the truancy. Fighting the night, dragging the magnum, Finney's try to slow me. Every day we face the waste, it's disgrace with the suicide. Pray I ain't back at hard knocks, try and get a new degree. Try to provide fruitfully for those few that root for me. This music used to be how I got my news as youth, truthfully. Back when they did it for the good of the hood, exclusively. You can make it from the basement, the proof is me. I want back everything they took. My culture, my music, my look. They rook how we greet, how we speak, how we cook. I want back everything they stole. My braids, my waves, my goal. My chance, my dance, my stance, my soul. I want back everything they claim. My glory, my story, my reign. My divas, my Jesus, my creed is my name. I want back everything they scam. My rights, my spice, my land. My hide, my pride, my tribe, my fam. I can't fall back, I need all that.
You not listening, that's what it is.
Enemy to many, wasn't equipped to be a friend. Don't fear death, cause every peer left I'll get to see again. Long as we gel, I don't care if we in hell or we ascend. What I cook's a guidebook, to how to be as men. But you pop is impossible. Never been a true beef. Every gangsta I know even died, I turned a new leaf. We rule the day, we pray to cruise streets. Now it's due east. Life-changing moments with dangerous opponents every few weeks. Need true peace, with better gates predicates who eats. Plus the newbies niche, be thinking they zoo keeps. I want back everything they took. My culture, my music, my look. They rooked how we greet, how we speak, how we cook. I want back everything they stole. My braids, my waves, my goal. My chance, my dance, my stance, my soul. I want back everything they claim. My glory, my story, my reign. My divas, my Jesus, my creed is my name. I want back everything they scam. My rights, my spice, my land. My hide, my pride, my tribe, my fam. I can't fall back, I need all that. I can't fall back, I need all that. I need all that, baby. I can't fall back, I need all that. All that. I can't fall back, I need all that.
I was needed. I could sing to help my people, and that became the mainstay of my life.
And he directed his energy in trying to empower young men and women in the Brownsville area.
Peace, 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 what I pray for. It's what I pray for. When nobody pay they only wage war. Peace, 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 what I pray for. It's what I pray for. When nobody pay they only wage war. When every move's an L, it's a bad night. Rage cause raised in the cave like stalagmite. When fed, watch led her head to the lab right. Had type but know the deal for till. Bag white, prosper, straighten your posture. No time for guilt. Birthed official, don't skirt the issue. No time is killed. All I had was rags, they was clad in the finest silk. Never mellow bellow from the ghetto. Drama built. Head up till the weapon's shown. Step to those, they use it as a stepping stone. Can lay with your lady, but it's shady to wreck a home. Be no evil long as me and my people left alone. On man's planet, but chance granted from most high. When Ka grieving, I got even. I ain't gon' cry. If I mark you with an X, you gon' know why. If profitable, don't stop it. Impossible, go try. I stayed the course during my hardship. Just playing my role, this is God's script. Keep 'em up, never let your guard slip. Still holding on to things I can't part with. Habits of my habitat. Happy I'm here to tell my story. Just sad as fact. They stole my youth, wish I had it back. When dirty getting ticks, never thought what I have is tact. From area people died to rap. That's why I only speak my regional dialect. Earn salute from the troops, can't buy respect. Speaking noise, you either poison or the side effect. Once I'm disgusted, it's no discussion. When I bring the drums out, it's a whole production. Cops out of had trust in the phrase where there was no corruption. Had to build for the hill, they only showed destruction. Peace, 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 what I pray for. It's what I pray for. When nobody pay, they only wage war. Peace, 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 what I pray for. It's what I pray for. When nobody pay, they only wage war. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace. Peace, 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 peace.
Around that face. I know everything about you. But you don't know nothing about me. But I gotta live with it. My chances. Choices I gotta make.
I'm the whole state is parasitic. Committed, had to live it before I pad the lyric. As far as dumping, it was fun, son, I had to did it. Was born losers. My form bruises match my baddest spirit. Used to rescue public, select few love it, the average fear it. For cash, my behavior was rash, no staff could clear it. Couldn't show vulnerable, wouldn't be known that you would find did it. Had a hard life, sad to say, I know some glad to hear it. Had a hard life, hard life. Sad to say, I know some glad to hear it. Had a hard life, hard life. Sad to say, I know some glad to hear it. But what I pieced together and made from it built me strong enough to reach the most raised summit. Been on the street, could make for vivid speech to reach the age 100. If beef restores, unleash my dogs, never strayed from it. The block christened me with toxicity from A to Z. School raising me to think only slavery was our history. In the town of stars, grew around the guards, it's not a mystery. Have to say, any play to get rich never felt like a risk to me. With medals, how they settled it in my settlement. All the children of my life, make sure to tell them they're intelligent. You help the devil before you peddle his revel, it ain't relevant. Not scared to tell my L's, cause no one said it more eloquent. Quiet bank, a higher rank, but wanted privacy. Took patient breaths facing death, you ain't as live as me. How I was born, if you did me wrong, getting even was my odyssey. More to snub young, kill a loved one, believing no apology. I got the grief's pedigree, you'll ever see. Still insist I'll be filthy rich if not for integrity. When me and the miss was up, wish the luck. Set her free. Got brothers is not blood, they brothers cause they bled with me. Had a hard life, hard life. Sad to say, I know some glad to hear it. Had a hard life, hard life. Sad to say, I know some glad to hear it. It's that PWH. This kind of living took different devotion. No quick fix from deficient and broken. Never hung our head defeated to get everything we needed. We was praying, wishing and hoping. To get everything we needed, we was praying, wishing and hoping. I ain't make this environment, it's painting the pictures. If you ain't spreading love, you pain with sickness. With stern face, learn grace, replace hate with indifference. I do all like a prophet, I make it with interest. Mutual love, making no raping the sisters. Out my mug, pour my heart, every statement is riches. Vicious heathen, piss believing, I'm reading straight from the scriptures. I do the gritty witty, all for the sake of the witness. Lo and behold, days back erratic, now showing control. When you start with no chips, never know when to fall. I helped short times, fell short, still on my goal. Already rhythm in my blues, I'm now showing his soul. They soul is, and high hallways got cold stairs. When partners died as hard as I tried, couldn't hold tears. But never hung our head defeated to get everything we needed. We was praying, wishing and hoping. No acts of acquiescence, all we got was resistance. From where corners stirred, always heard shots in the distance. Made mad noise with bad boys before watching the Pistons. They sell it to they pops if it's stopping evictions. Had to bleed to succeed, took a lot of tries. It's deplorable in Gomorrah, some got sodomized. Won't become me, only talk money when it qualifies. Lost G's even after all them crossed T's and dotted I's. Passion once I pass them, never stomp on the victim. On guard, I starve before chomping the chitlin'. Every son of my aunt did a romp in the system. Won't be polished with knowledge, get accomplished in wisdom. This kind of living took different devotion. No quick fix from deficient and broken. Never hung our head defeated to get everything we needed. We was praying, wishing and hoping. To get everything we needed, we was praying, wishing and hoping. Noticed the onus was on.
Your books don't look good and I don't like it.
Cops got us under microscope to make sure we see cells. Know my first vitamin was iron, but I just want B12. Ain't dwelt by the seashore, but was short of seashells. To protect the clique, it's best to admit details. Not board games to get money, pursuit wasn't at all trivial. On truth for heavy loot, every group was formidable. If they paid for a body, ain't get nothing short of critical. Many in the rest could attest to what we endure living through, either with a belt or a bullet. That's how I was taught things. Was on every summer, if wonder why I ain't want no offspring. They bred me a thug, wasn't ready for love, only soft flings. Could never band together with whoever in the chorus sings. Offensive deeds made enemies, in the village quick. And mindless kindness, the only thing you couldn't kill them with. Some only light up when they feel a mint. I empathize with you guys' cries for seeing iller shit. Being reared around the crack pipes was exhausting. Standing before death, famine, and war, so all the horsemen. Star blocks or hard rocks, portal make porcelain. Please believe me, you go from breathing easy to Meg spent clipping this friendship. Wanted for form connection. Was married to the game, never got a warm reception. My peers years in the facilities, never spawned correction. When skis wanted seeds, try to make it believe they on protection. But I wasn't raised to trust. Grew up in the days of lust. They did bumps, pumping angel dust. That shit got dangerous for the endangered us. Riding shotgun, be lucky if only left your brain concussed. Never chewed the hog, was a fruity dog, was more melancholy. Credit my genetics, it's all felon proudly. It's all felon proudly. I've been a hullin' back. That's a sullen fact. Seem every boy's raised to shine unless the sun is black. There been the rules. When they lose, we can run it back. In the race for the prettiest girl, try and run a lap. Voice you only hear when it's something to say. The man you get to handle it, they was running away. Every effort was concerted. Did a few people dirt, some definitely deserved it. Grew with the true and the treacherous and murdered. Indeed, take heed to what the messenger alerted. I noticed the onus was on. I noticed the onus was on me. Speak the truth. I noticed the onus was on me to reach the youth. I noticed the onus is on me to show it respect. I noticed the onus was on me to hold it up and no one to rap. I noticed the onus was on. I noticed the onus was on me. I noticed the onus was on me. I noticed the onus was on me. I noticed the onus was on me.
So it is my role, but sometimes I wish it wasn't. I think that the artists who don't get involved in preaching messages probably are happier.
Who's king? You looking at him right here, my brother, the original. You know what I'm saying? Kingdom Islam, Nation God, for I'm the one that rocks so far, you know what I'm saying? Always rocking the Jazzy's quartet, you know what I'm saying? The only and the original magnetic king, and that's the one that's still sitting here doing his thing.
You from a hard village like me. Used to get it on nightly. Made you Brazilian like me. Showed you what the world might be. Never took nothing lightly. Then you like, quote me. It ain't dope if road trope for a steaming a trophy. Till I got vision you can't control, not even remotely. You see it's real, even kill, even when demon approach me. Made it quite clear I bring nightmare if you dream to provoke me. Child already, growl in the belly of the beast, C-section. Everything they breathe meant to deceive, so we question. Deep lows of grief, now my role's to teach if you seek lesson. Through the declines, failed numerous times, had to keep pressing. They waived the rules but paid my dues. When there was hosted fees, a quiet sermon and edited till higher learning accredited, I wrote degrees. I pose a toast to those that did the most, bring home the groceries. For papes, couple greats, never left the state, still died overseas. Said for blacks to get bread, had to pump a nickel. Not coming to play, going with a ray, couldn't wait till something trickle. Me and my man ran down what we can, wasn't hot and fickle. Trying to get rich palms, if had to lift arms, won't not tickle. They fought me, a few honeys gave me they sugar, now they salty. In the plaza handling the G, gambling was free, but it was costly. There's no promo, did it all solo, imagine if they endorsed me. When my nature was naughty, used other people's paper to support me. Them days behaved with treachery, it's the only way to raise the equity. Those that protected me especially could have been charged with accessory. No plush life, type to bust pipes, try to pressure me. Definitely professionally working at a desk wasn't my destiny. Get one turn in this tournament, of course none soft on this firmament. If this art ain't churning from your heart, you shouldn't murmur it. You fit in the freezer if you ain't committing the deeds, that's earning it. I ain't from where it's many 10 murders, these is permanent. I'm glad on the savage ground of rafting, I found a passion. Plight was grim, if I ain't right to him, might have been town assassin. Lost his family in the action. Wasn't sitting around relaxing. It's about getting quiet, trapping, not caught in their sound contraption. Go get your thinking cap, I'm rhyming. Know how I get down? It's that thinking rap for climbing. Much could tell they just a shell. They like the lining. On each cut you see the definition, I'm back defining. You from a hard village like me. Used to get it on nightly. Made you resilient like me. Showed you what the world might be. Never took nothing lightly. Then you like me. You like me. You're from a hard village like me. Used to get it on nightly. Made you resilient like me. Showed you what the world might be. Never took nothing lightly. Then you like me. You like me. Like me. Like me. Then you like me.
Man, right now, we chilling right here. We trying to build right here inside of here. I don't know nothing about what you talking about, understand?
Living through false attempts 1,000 times. I try to pick apart myself, repent. My only God is off for size, no taking sides when it take common sense. You can't appropriate my shine through culmination and reprise. I'm toe to toe with laughs and cries. I try to master mind in case of time lapse. My eyes flash, I'm riddled with design. I face the shrine fast. I'm chanting karma, my armor on me in case I bypass this bullshit and take this path alone. I would've rather sat at home, gold platter of remorse. It don't matter till it's gone. It was peak, I lack decency, remind me to reform. Floor Creek, Freddie K and Jay Voorhees tormented me recording. I seen her live the life up close, talking floor seats. Grandma love it when I'm home, cause she adore me. Story of the grateful, I set a flame to all the nonsense. My father absence, bittersweet, love everlasting. White fabrics for my peace of mind, it's not for fashion. Light casted from my innermost, we living fast, man.
We living through to my pitch flesh, for rich steps, rich death in prison. Truth, no deception, show direction like a preposition. Choose wrong course, you a strong force at collision. Though I ain't relaxed yet, I don't catch wreck for recognition. Shared wisdom is sufficient. There's proof I'm not duping, only solutions I ignite in my lab. Dumb nights, some nights one fights for my rights with a jab. If you ain't got the brass to lock ass, go license a mag. Paying somebody for loot, I might salute nights to the flag. Till then they just dreaded heathens, can't pledge allegiance. Slave wealth built their grave wealth, there's no better grievance. Now the orders to abort us, instead of feed us. But if they bomb shit, watching conflict, how quick they need us. If they ever held the nooses over you, producing phobia, should be holding nothing holier than roots and obeah. I'm still mad they badges made they hate groups nobler. Ain't changed their disposition, claim resistance, then dispose of you. Still trying to tone for getting off the key. Brainwashed young, but I ain't become what I was taught to be. Pegged in the plague, but never had thoughts to flee. Still holding torches, reporting cautiously, of course it's me. I'll always have misgivings. We living. Though the odds were stacked, the war light. We living.
Niggas say it played out, niggas say this, niggas say that, but it's gonna keep going on, you know? Cause look, I might be old and quit, you know, but you coming up, younger niggas is coming up, it's gonna keep going and keep going, you know? You gonna be a king soon too, you know?
What if I got love? Seen what I did through the hatred, tested through the times of jacks, knew I aced it. Car mode ain't a hollow, do it sacred. Pack when none had my back, had to face it. No biologicals, but some many. Can't link if wasn't linking for I had 1 penny. For dudes that slung, jewels I brung plenty. Soul guarded, wholehearted, gun semi. Crook times took mines, none let me, lot of drama in my day. Could've won Emmy, none true, we was sewer kids. Almost ruined what we was doing with no tutelage. My speak hail details this to a bridge, polished like I'm on a tree of knowledge. Chewing figs, auctioned off for slaves, still doing bids. Knaves and graves, plotting on new digs. My rib got curves, without fewer ribs. Firm believer you was either Wiz or you was his. The black is what held me back when I was young and gifted. They only take shots, none assisted. Might have probably with frivolity or from another district. Here when it's fear in your spirit, I come and lift it. Was building with humility where none existed. Keep thoughts on peace talk, still bring a biscuit. Voice of my lost peers, boys that I harbor. Hoods popping, devoid of a father. Denying I fought for a harder. No more suffering, rewards of a martyr.
The ink of a scholar is holier than the blood of a martyr.
Ain't no need for this.
Out of state anonymous and prominent was pure, it's about pride, so I'm outside trying to endure. I'm outside trying to endure. Pain harsh, they aim to brainwash, deep in the condition. Knew defeat, one fruit to eat, had to speak it to fruition. Blocks ruined, the melting pot stewing, sneak into the kitchen amid disease, giving degrees, time they start leaving tuition. Stubborn, we did it, wasn't permitted, never needed they permission. They slipping, we going fishing, if what's eating ain't sufficient. Streets see you get defeated, you get treated as provision. Keep fighting it, that you needing it or heat a bit. And listen without pull, I had to press though. Just being a magician on Front Street, got dumb heat. See what I was risking. She left my spirit subtle, told me this is why they love me. Praised poised, raised our boys to keep eye on the enemy. Draw the Phoenicians, bought a few pieces, no required assembly. Let the tech blaze for decades, the fire was penalty. They owe a debt that reparations can't entirely remedy. She left my spirit subtle, told me this is why. Where they took my liberty, me not being the bigger, this bigger me. Spit of the map, catch shiver in your back, practicing chivalry. Every guard I know it's hard to show compassion and misery. First I'm content with the content, the master delivery. She left my spirit subtle, told me this is why they love you. Not a man of jest, I'm more dressed than chainmail, family crest. Try to bias, Ka decided my candidate's best. Talk uniqueness with corporate weakness, like every man of flesh. Shit was gritty, wasn't sitting pretty, had to stand the test. Past flying colors, few brothers got splashed, lying gutters. Hurt my heart, they took our diamonds, call us spades, try to club us. She left my spirit subtle, told me this is why they love you. Out of state anonymous and prominent was pure, it's about pride, so I'm outside trying to endure. Trying to endure. Some lead, some follow. Some deal, some feel, some hollow. Some motive coded solo, some sealed and tribal. Some nail, some real. Some heal, some hobble. Those that broadcast don't air still. Some share meal, some gobble. If I greet and say peace, you know you safe here. You safe here. When we depart with all my heart, I tell you take care. Take care. Gruesome me used to be if we had riff, you felt the wrath. Now I'm too sophisticated, still on miss with shooting gift to help your path. On your road to triumph, you know the science, I doubt in math. These guard sessions, answer hard lessons, brethren seldom ask. My missus gave butterfly kisses, she know I felt the lash. When land is tense, I stand for sense, never know for cash. A solid vow, I got it now, bow to who held it last. It was done well and young fell, if he dispel it past. They tried to hush me cause gave Dusty a smarter new glisten. From a priceless mole I might be old but I harvest nutrition. You know the beast controls a piece of those guards that do listen. If you scout them each album, imparts a new mission. From child was already handling, image is very damaging. On corners politic and police break us up like gerrymandering. Once learned the land was never ran, never ran again. No lessons clandestine, all these ancestors I'm channeling. Million good deeds, eclipsed by a moment of weakness. Got my yield in the field, you was at home in the bleachers. From a savage sight, had to fight just for owning some sneakers. Where we link is grim and sink and swim, we got thrown in the deepest. You ain't living for me if you living in fear. No verdicts, not guilty, since block filthy, no innocence here. Sincere by sin, all I ever been is sincere. If you hear I'm on the premises, every premise severe. Though my rank captain, I did it admirably. Cause of my race, took hits from the start, it never staggered me. Knew I was black back then, so at 10 I had tenacity. No tracks are vacuous, my packs to do it masterfully. When them planes crashed, Ka did his task in a catastrophe. I dug and I held when them towers fell. How dare you try to hassle me? Some bruised thugs choose love, some stewing hate. Some stuck with tough luck, some fucked up, some doing great. Some phony only show that those shades, some illuminate. Some dived and did back and get trapped, some do escape. If I greet and say peace, you know you safe here. You safe here. When we depart with all my heart, I tell you take care. Take care.
All these other people who don't write, they're excluded. I don't care about them. No, they don't matter to me. It's for us.
Age don't phase long as I feel fit. Shoot my shot, don't care if she got grades, still hit. From a stable house, that's how the field trip. Times I ain't one bill, just one deal brick. And I seek to find peace unique as time. Rose from explosive land, plan to speak my mind. The cornerstone strong alone, imagine we combine. Remember tummy still hungry, happen to eat the rind. You know your mission if you ever fed a child. It ain't snitching if you telling on a pedophile. Wanna end the cycle, you need the ghetto to be better now. If you don't aim to be tame, you was never wild. Cause the fuzz wasn't peachy, life was the pits. The test any arrest, was the type to resist. What I draws for the poor, they enticing the rich. Had survivor's remorse during that night at the Ritz. But our heart is dark, cause had lights on the fritz. Gave much to the custodies, never lighting the zips. Chase based on pretty face, now excitement is hips. Came in framing my wrongs, is what my writing depicts. That's enough praise for me. Though it's jobs on merit or quotas, won't see us gloating. How too many turnstiles to be a token. Detect, corrupt, deflect is up. When G is spoken with veterans, hell, you dead or in jail. Oh, we was broken. My curb was rough, heard enough condolences. New girls you couldn't bone unless you throwing bonuses. Compare survival to the Bible, was living where Jonas is. To this us justice, we was never known as kids. Can't vote up the river, no boat doing grown-up bids. Once paid, bought enough groceries, couldn't close the fridge. Almost caught first time in Newport, was holding cigs. Could've been a butcher, how I recognized beef, noticed pigs. My cousin gave his gauge to me. My mother always prayed for me. Times I ain't having friends paid for me. Wanted my seed, she believed she was made for me. Had brothers running the blaze for me. Others risked the grave for me. Some ain't mine sitting in the cage for me. Most never got booked, took a page from me. Follow my lead, change ways for me. Had wise advisors, block shade for me. Know I do a show, they rush stage for me. It's wild crave accolades, that's enough praise for me. Some do nothing with their gift, frequently misleading, I heard. Young put trust in my scripts, read what people deserve. Some do nothing but uplift, speak what need to be heard. They skim about cheese, they weave, I'm feeding them curd. That's word, you just in the way. Dodged a few intentionals during the years I've been astray. Prize were wise before their hairs on my chin was gray. How elitists treated my brothers, a grim display. No fairy tales, weary males making very sales. Every block kept it blazing, it was scary trails. It's bound to be underground, called crazy elves. Where a homie leave you holy, wrote a page of grails. My whole life recovering. My whole life recovering. God, Ka be hard body, you know my anatomy. They lines flighty, mine's mighty, whole lot of gravity. They yap about cash, I casually talk casualty. I exercise demons, they seem to leave you with atrophy. They used to tap our phones, I'm from that type of tapestry. How I last with the truth, no wonder women want to tackle me. Used to find me in the 90s with a hammer, like a Maccabee. From the Big Apple was kids, we adapt to the apathy. With all my dealings, I kept it curt. For years rejected the feelings, except the hurt. Hard to wake with clean thoughts when you slept in dirt. A hungry boy ain't unemployed if his weapon work. My whole life recovered. My whole life recovered. They did everything they could in attempts to stopping me. Rather demonstrate the peace like Malcolm felt his philosophy. See, I got it poppin'. Was hip to their hypocrisy. All close to me, hope to see prophecy in the prophecy. Locked it down, got the box and won. Gave a proper deed, like fish in the sea, wrote the never treated as property. My whole life recovered. My whole life recovered. My enemy hindered, but could never put an enemy. Hate before they know me solely off my identity. Smelly without a scent, it's how I ended the century. Had Lizzie bags for the senses, still they can't censor me. The park made me heartless, skin should have been 10 for me. Brothers avenging brother death, listening to the symphony. Kept it in the engine, for those trying to injure me. My mob was deep, cause in the streets knew they had it in for me. My whole life recovering. My whole life recovering. Tried to drown us, we started bubbling. Out the womb was wounded. When you steady lose, every move's improvement. My whole life recovering. Heartbroken, trying not to love again. My whole life recovering.
We don't want our children come blood clot, suffer in the streets again, man, like how we suffer. No, our children look to we for say, well, yes, you must prepare the way now because, you know what I mean? I mean, we know that why we suffer through this blood clot.
Playing foul game showed us, problem when the ref noticed. What best soldiers had in common was rhyming, no leftovers. Mom threw raised the Mongols. I don't fret cobras from Cedarville. We ain't see you kill your threat bogus. No need to write out fly M. You just knew when you see me. A static can't live or nomadic like those that grew in the teepee. Never cease to weak, rather speak and do it discreetly. No fraudulence to these coordinates had the truest to teach me. No, it's too great to be grateful. Seen a lot of hate, but they ain't hateful. Girls got hurt, it never worked when they do it to keep me. It's the culture, she bacteria, I ain't new to the petri. Son do, humble yourself if your pursuit is to reach me. And AB, go and see arms come through to defeat me. Was born strong, 1,000 ups, trust me, doing it weekly. Scripts I'm pulling the piss, I'm skip assuming it's preachy. Trini grandmother used to sound like she fluent in Geechee. From the bottom part, and if I come over you, it's beneath me. Every number about my hunger is tasteful. Never torches on my waist, I ain't my ass born riding attention. Now I add on jotting ascension. Me and hungry peers risk 20 years to lock in the pension. Owning raps known as cap, balls made him stop at detention. Gotta mention winning to it, looking for proper redemption. Cleansing with me and my man's attention, Glock and extension. For demons, even my descent won't stop the dissension. Local rag, try to short my bag and get doctor suspension. Two savage gathered, thought they be watching the lynching. But no hate, do it graceful. Powers, chronic, social, economic. Tour during years and no support, be self-sufficient. Was chummy bummy, soon as money multiplied, felt division. As cold thugs might have sold drugs, at least never dealt religion. If it suits you to be a pupil, I can help your vision. It's complicated. Those incarcerated keep your health in prison. Still here to churn and earn, but learn the only wealth is living. Still here to earn, but learn the only wealth is living. Illuminated facts, communicated in faith. And they hard to hold a place, they waiting to replace you. Having nothing gave me everything. It gave me everything. Having nothing gave me everything I need. Having nothing gave me everything. It gave me everything. Having nothing gave me everything I need. It was on his baby, the long it made me never take it short. It was fist to face up, no kiss and makeup. They made us fought. Pounds would pop round the clock. Down the block, only brave could walk. Born with hate within, wallpaper thin, could hear the neighbors talk. I was straight with doubt, how to make it out, my favorite thought. Was never no juice, wanted better produce, they was craving pork. Wicked days with me, still spit my razor clean the way it's taught. From bottom line, drew outside the line, few mine got traced in chalk. Guess a bad man, blessed with bad hands, cause no case is caught. One had low bucks, stole much cause it's harder to take support. Everywhere taking flames, ain't playing games to race the sport. Peep the system, my people victim to guns, dope bass and snort. Having nothing gave me everything. It gave me everything. Having nothing gave me everything I need. Having nothing gave me everything. Live the plight of night, so I be very king. Surviving in the Harvard was a steady sting. The Brooklyn fights, never took it light. Bought the heavy thing. As tykes, not the type to scare. Only from icy air, we would shiver. My heat would see my hip. See the street, see the river. Some is fun and games till someone aims, squeeze the trigger. The figures we pursue, if it came down to me and you, been planted with advantage, cause there's no me and you. Playing in the flesh, trying to express what I see and do. Copper diem till a mausoleum, I'm just being true. Having nothing gave me everything. It gave me everything. Having nothing gave me everything I need. Having nothing gave me everything. It gave me everything. Having nothing gave me everything I need.
Destroy all lines. That's what I'm doing.
How long do you think you'll do it?
Till I'm finished.